Okay, most people have been able to log in, so I'm going to proceed from this point. The first thing I want to do is show everybody what a JAMA teacher page looks like. So this will be the end goal of what you want to do today or when you get in. So I've made a fake teacher under the faculty and staff of the Burke County Academy of Success staff directory. There she is. Nope, that's not her. There she is. Jane Doe. Yeah.
She's pretty too.
She is pretty, isn't she? Okay, her name is Miss Jane Doe. She's a math teacher here at the Burke County Academy of Success. If you look at her welcome page, she's got a nice welcome message for parents and students. Under here, a parent or a student can send her an email without seeing her email address, so it'll send a message to her. A parent or a student can also subscribe to Miss Jane Doe's page, which means that every day at 5 o'clock, an email will be sent to that parent's email account saying Miss Jane Doe has added this to her webpage, or any other teacher at the Academy of Success that that parent has subscribed. They'll get one email from Edlio having all the updates that all the teachers that they follow. Under that, she's got her classes listed. That's important for you guys because you have different groups of students throughout the day, so you need to post different things to different students. You know, you might have different homework assignments, so you need different classes. So she's got a 6th grade math class, a 7th grade math class, and then if you notice the 8th grade math class, she's got 2 sections. She's got a blue group and a green group. Now I'm just guessing at how y'all divide up sections here, but I was just thinking blue, green is the typical way in teams to colors to divide up sections. And you go down here, and she's got a menu over here. She's got her favorite links, maybe a collection of links that she's put together that have to do with math. She's been a little lazy here. I see she's only got one math link, 10 marks by Amazon. Shame on her for not putting more links up there, but she can put a collection of links that have to do with math right there. I'll go back to her homepage and we'll take a look at that. Let me pick one of her classes here. Let's see. Let's pick the 6th grade math class. You see on this, she's got a course description, and then below there she's got homework assignments with due dates. She's got 2 outstanding assignments right now. There's one that says worksheet 11A is due tomorrow, and there's even a link for the PDF file of that worksheet so a student or a parent can open it up. And then there's another one due on Friday, October 2nd. It's project number 2, checkpoint is due, and then some directions and then the rubric for the project so the student can pull that up. Let me scroll down a little further under assignments and then show you some of the posts that Miss Jane Doe has. This is just a QR code picture, just a graphic from today's activity. It's even hyperlinked. If a student doesn't have a QR reader, they can just click on the link there and go straight to the website. Y'all see that apple under the post? You know, in Facebook, when you like something, it adds like 1 likes, 2 likes, 3 likes. That's what this is in Edlio. The apples are just for parents and students to like something that you've posted.
Tell me about this symbol there.
The QR code?
QR code.
The QR code is a way, you know how like when you have a web address, but it's way too long to write on the chalkboard? Or I want to say it out loud, but you're going to mess it up when you type it in. Well, you take the QR code and there's different websites that'll make them for you. You put in the address before the class, and then you put the code up on screen, and the students pull out an iPad or even a cell phone. They use a special app called a QR scanner, and they scan it, and it immediately takes them to where you wanted them to go. No directions involved. They just do the scanning. Here's a document. You notice it's in a manila folder with a paper clip. That's a field trip permission form, a PDF version of that. You click on it, you would get the actual field trip permission form. Here's a different post. This is Just a text post. All it says is, parents, we are sending home annual student information sheets. Please complete and return them by Friday. That's it. Here's a different post. This is just a link. It's different than the links of collection that I showed you before. This is maybe a link that they need for tonight's homework or today's class. It's just one link. They click on it. It goes right to that page. All this is a picture that the teacher posted. You know, this kind of looks like a Polaroid. She put a little note here. We finished oil painting unit today. Come by and see the students' work. And so just a demonstration. There's another one, PDF of fall math project. And then the last thing I'll show you today is how to embed some video on your web page. And this is just a puzzle of a video, but it actually plays on the teacher's page. So you see here, I'll show you how to do that. I don't have sound hooked up, so you're not going to hear it. Anyways, this is what a Jam Up teacher's page looks like. And that's our end goal today. Okay? So, we are on section number 2, updating your profile picture. Let's see if we can all get some good looking pictures, just like Miss Jane Doe here. You're going to log in, if you haven't already, by clicking on the staff login link. And I'm going to log in as a fake teacher, John Doe. And it should take you to this screen right here called the dashboard. If you haven't found the dashboard, if you need help, let us know. Okay, I see dashboards all around the room, so I'm going to go on here. To edit your profile picture, it's not really visible on this screen right here. You have to hover your mouse over the account link in the upper right hand corner, and then go down to the second drop down menu, which is profile. Click on profile, and you'll see a dark silhouette with no picture in it. That's where you're going to put your picture. So if you brought your picture today, you can do this later if you did it, but if you brought your picture today, hover your mouse over the silhouette and click on that pencil. Then it's asking you to drag or select a photo from your computer. I'm going to select a photo because I already have one on my hard drive. So I'm going to watch me. I'm going to hit select a photo, select from my computer. And I think I've got a good looking picture right there. He is.
Oh yeah. Love it.
Now, before I hit save, I'm going to crop this picture. If you're familiar with cropping, cropping means, like, let's say you've got a great picture, but it's you and your husband. So you want to crop it so it's just your headshot. So you grab the corner and you just shrink it a little bit. Maybe get your dog or your kids out of the picture, you know. There we go. Crop and save. So it just grabs that. And that's updating your profile picture. After class at the end, Amy brought her camera today. If you want, she'll snap a picture of you and we can update your picture.
And I think I took a picture of you last year, the year before maybe. Yeah, if you want me to use that one, I still have it. I might have dropped it. You're welcome. Thanks, so she can take it. Yeah, watch out. You're gonna be calling us. Thank you. Good old snipping tool. I love it. I love that little.
The snipping tool?
Yes.
It's a math teacher's best friend. Okay, so we've updated the profile picture. I want to point out a tip on here, and that's in the box, the text box on the written directions. It says, as you make changes to the website, you want to see what they really look like on the live site, because this is not what the web page looks like. You want to see what the real thing looks like. So I'm going to show you how to open a second tab in your web browser. Now, some of you are thinking, I already know how to do that. Why are you wasting my time? But not everybody knows about opening a second tab in the web browser. If you click on, there's a little rectangle by that first tab in the web browser. If you click on that blank rectangle, That'll open you up a second tab. You see it's blank, and you need to type in the new the website, which is BCAS for the Academy of Success, and it'll bring up the live site. So now I've got two tabs open. I've got the admin tab where I updated my profile picture, and I've got the live site on the second tab so I can see my changes. And I'm going to go to the faculty and staff directory, which is right here on the menu, the last one. And I'm going to click on staff directory, and I want to see if my profile picture is saved. Good. Now, take a look at my two teachers. I got Jane Doe and John Doe. What's the difference besides boy and girl? One's got math teacher by their name, and the other one, the community doesn't know what John Doe does. So I'm going to show you how to edit your profile information right now. So let's jump back to the first tab, which is my dashboard. Let me open that up. If you're not here right now, let me remind you how to get here. You go up to Account, hover your mouse over Account, and drop down to Profile. That'll bring you to this page. And you see this information here. It says John Doe, email, clubs. He's a teacher. You want to click on the Edit Profile button. There's a rectangular button. Now I got to tell you some bad news. You cannot edit your first name, your last name, your username, or your email address unless you email Cheryl Claxton at the board office and tell her, hey, my first name is spelled wrong. Please change it. Then she can edit it on her end, okay? What you can edit on this page is your position. So if you are a counselor or a teacher or an assistant principal or a secretary, you can edit your position. So let's do that right now. Go ahead and fill in your position. John Doe is a math teacher.
Miss Florida, Matt Chairman, don't forget.
Chair. Hold on. Okay, are we all, you gotta do that next step? Just be want to put chair after that. Trying to tell you. Hold on, let me go back to my phone.
Don't forget, none of the changes will save unless you hit the bottom button, the Save button.
Miss Sheila, don't you put me out there by myself now.
Now, if you want to see if that position's stuck, go to the second tab. And don't forget, you have to refresh the screen to see the changes.
Okay. I'm going back to see if I've been updated.
Carrie, go ahead.
If you don't see your if you don't see your changes, one of two things happen. Either one, you forgot to hit the Save button, or two, you've got to give it more time and you've got to refresh the screen again. Y'all, I've got good news. We have completed almost the entire front of the written directions. We are at the bottom right now. We are going to create a welcome and a bio page. And that's just a page where the community, the parents, even the students can read a little bit about you or have a welcome about you. So to do that, I'm going to jump back to the first tab, and I want to get to my dashboard. If you look at my screen, I'm not at my dashboard. All it's showing me is that my changes have been updated to my profile. So to get to my dashboard, I'm going to hover my mouse over the account link up here and click down to dashboard. And now I'm going to use the first of my tools that are available right here, and that is the Pages tools. So I'll click on Pages. And if you notice, you're going to see this. You're going to see personal pages and some room to edit some stuff here. But John Doe's got an extra link at the top that maybe you guys don't have. And let me tell you why he's got that extra link. It's because John Doe is the chess club sponsor. And because he's the chess club sponsor, he's got admin rights to edit the chess club webpage. So I'm going to ignore that right now and just edit his bio page, okay? So if you go down to this paragraph, just type some kind of a couple sentences about the welcome message, hello parents, or this kind of thing. Amy, you want to say something about it being a timely message because it'll be up all year?
Yeah, and welcome to my page. Kind
one
of
reason
stuff.
we went with Edlio is so trying to give y'all a little bit less work to do. You know, this is
Sorry.
Once you set up, we want you to have a contact form. That's already set up there for you. Your page isn't going to say under construction if you haven't touched it all year because that just looks bad. So if you're not going to be editing this website and putting newsletter on there, don't put welcome to my classroom or spring break or Merry Christmas and then you don't touch it again until July because it looks bad.
That
So you can put I teach whatever I've been working here for 10 years. Love what I do. Please feel free to contact me anytime. Something a general message would be great if you're not going to be updated frequently. Thank you.
If plain text is fine with you, just continue typing. If you need some rich text formatting tools, like some word processing tools, there's a button above that text box that says rich formatting. If you click on that, you'll get some bulleted items, some indent, bold, italics, even hyperlinks, which is the one with the globe and the chain link. You can put some hyperlinks in that text. Yes?
You said label this one welcome day?
It's up to you. It could be home or welcome or bio, Don't forget at the bottom is where you want to save your changes. Just a couple sentences. It doesn't have to be big. Now, what you're looking at now isn't what it looks like on the real site. So let's go to the real site and see what it looks like on the real deal. So if you go to that second tab and you want to refresh the screen or find yourself in the directory, because I was looking at Jane Doe, I want John Doe. Like this, you open a second tab on the browser. Let's see if I thought that maybe you already did it. There, and type in and hit return. Just hit click on it and then hit enter, and it should take you there. Now find yourself in the staff directory. Let's see if it saved your changes. Yeah, it's less than an hour total, so 20 or 30 minutes is what we do. But this is optional, so don't feel like you have to stay here. I'll record it. I'm recording it, so you can watch it. Yeah, you can watch it. Sure. Okay. One more thing about that bio page. At the bottom it says that you can attach a file or a picture. If you have a general file that you want to post up there that'll be there all year long, like a medication release form or maybe a class supplies list, well, maybe we don't do that at the upper level, but some kind of document you want parents or students to always see, you can attach that here. But when you attach a file, would you do your parents a favor and your students? Would you only attach PDF documents? Because a lot of parents and students, they don't have Microsoft Word at home, and it doesn't do them any good if you attach like a Microsoft Excel file or a Microsoft Word document. Does everybody know how to make a PDF from a Word or Excel file? You know you got the power to. Let me show you. I'll just demonstrate this real quick. And this is the tip on the back here. It says tip. Remember to post PDF file format. You can do it by opening any document. So I'll pick a Microsoft Word document. So here's Microsoft Word. I'm just going to make up something here in Microsoft Word. And I'm going to go up to File, and instead of Save, I'm going to hit Save As. And when I see this window, and y'all have seen this window before, instead of hitting the Save button on the Save As part, I'm going to choose the last drop-down box, which is Word document, and I'm going to change that to a PDF and hit Save. And that way, I have a PDF version of the document. So two things happen. I've got a file format that all students and parents can open on their smartphone or tablet or computer at home, and it won't change the font in the way the document looks when they open it. So you know how in Word you see one thing and then you send it to someone by email and they open it and it's different? PDF will stay the same. Okay, so they'll see exactly what you see, and they can't change it. Well, you know, usually they don't have the program that will change it, and they won't be able to. Let me close that. Okay, some teachers during training have asked, well, what if I want to post a collection of links? Like I have all these social studies links on the Civil War. Where do I put that, or where do I get that? That's right here. Right next to the home screen, there's a drop-down arrow right there by the home drop-down. And if you click on that, you can create another page, create a new page. So I'm going to click on Create a New Page. And I have a choice. I can create a photo album, a collection of videos, a collection of links, redirect to another page like that's on another part of the website or somewhere. Like if I want to go to my chess club page, I would choose that and put the link to that chess club page. I'm going to choose links because that's what I was talking about, and create page. Now I just start adding links according to what category I have them in. Right now it says main, but I can create subcategories like Civil War and then put a bunch of links about the Civil War that I have there. If for those of you who need a refresher on putting links, here's how you do it. Let's say I have a website like Study Island that I want the students to, I want it on my links page. You have to capture the web address, the URL, by copying and pasting that. So I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to go back to the admin page, and I'm going to paste it in here where it says URL, and put a name on it, Study Island. And I can put a description, extra credit and practice, and hit save. Let me show you what it looks like when on the live site. Once John Doe does that, let me refresh John Doe's screen. Once John Doe does that, it creates a menu over here under his name. Now he's got the home screen and the links link. Before, this whole blue-gray thing wasn't there, but now it is because he's got two pages. And there's that document that I've attached on that page. It'll stay on top all year long. Y'all, we are about 2/3 of the way done. We only have 2 more sections left on here. We are going to set up some classes and post an assignment, and then we'll post some additional content like videos and other documents and stuff. Okay? So I'm back at my admin page, and I'm going to click on the account or hover over the account and go back to my dashboard. And this time, instead of clicking on posting pages, I want to add a class because I teach some different classes. So I'll click on classes. And again, classes, and I'll add a class. And I'll just keep it real basic right now, 6th grade math. And maybe I have 2 sections of this, a red group and a yellow group. Keep it simple. Don't, if you don't have any sections, just title it 6th grade math. You don't need the sections. Those are optional. If you're going to have different homework assignments to the different classes, then you do need the sections. But if they're all going to have the same assignments and the same projects and the same links and posts, it's optional. You don't need to separate them into sections. This is important. You need to assign them to a department. Let me tell you what happens if you forget to assign them to a department, 6th, 7th, 8th, or other classes. If you don't assign them to a department, then on the real website directory, when a parent clicks on grade levels and pulls down 6th, 7th, 8th grade, your class won't be in one of those grade levels. It'll be missing. It'll be there on the website, but nobody will ever see it. So it'll be missing from the directory. So make sure you assign one of the departments for your page. Yes? Those that are at the Life Center will actually be on the high school's departments, list of departments. So, yeah. And if you want me to add a special name for, I can do a Life Center department. Okay? All right. Yes.
So even though I name it 6th grade math, I need to make sure I put 6th
Yes.
grade here.
Yes.
Because if I don't, and then go to pull it up,
It won't be listed in the directory of
Okay.
classes.
Gotcha.
Yes, 7th grade. Mm-hmm. Okay, I want to see how many of you just created a class, and so I'm going to go up to the live site, and I'm going to click on academics and classrooms, and it should show me the departments, which is 6th grade, 7th grade, and 8th grade. I know we have math department and English language arts, but when you think about for the parent, they may be looking for the grade level for their child. And we have 2 classes added to the 6th grade page, 3 classes for the 7th grade, 4 for the 8th grade. And I will click on one. Let's see, 6th grade, who's in there? Mr. Dan Watts.
Yay.
Jane Doe, whoever that is. Just kidding. Carrie Flores. And let's go to 7th grade. Dan Watts. Carrie again. And let's go to 8th grade. Jane Doe made 2 sections of an 8th grade math cred. Dan and Carrie. Are Dan and Carrie y'all the only teachers here?
They're back from the typewriter.
Okay, all right.
I'm in the process of about being. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm old school.
That made a point right there.
There you go.
Don't let them
Yes.
sidetrack you, shoot. Keep moving.
That's all right. Typewriter. Okay. That's how I learned. And it was kind of had to push. Oh
Back
yeah.
there, my senior, Barton Chester was our typist.
Hey, by the way, does anybody co-teach a class in here? If you did co-teach, at the bottom when you create the class, or if you go back and edit that class, there's a spot to put the co-teacher's name. It says, do you teach this course with another teacher? It's right above the save button. And you click yes, I do, and add that teacher's name. It'll also show up under their webpage. It'll be connected. So you both have, you both can see it, or the parent or student can get to it there. Let's see, what did I forget to do? Save. Oh. what happened here. I'm going to add 2 classes just for example.
Check mine as well, in that.
Sure. What grade level are you?
7.
6, 7, and 8? Okay. Hit it again. Okay, I got a bunch this time. Look at this. Charles Duggan's Earth Science. Great. Mm-hmm. 7th grade's there. And 8th grade. Okay. Now, if you're a teacher that has, you have different groups coming through your class, your room all day long, but you have the same homework assignments or the same post for all groups, you don't need all the variety of classes. You could do other classes or not do a class. That's up to you. However, if you don't make a class, then you won't be listed in the directory. Your class won't be listed, and nobody. The only way to find you is go to the staff directory and look for your name in alphabetical order. That's one way to find you. That kind of thing. Hopefully, you've experimented with the assignments. To post an assignment, you click on that button, and you add a due date. Once you click the due date, that will assign it to that class. So I've assigned this due date to the 6th grade class, but not to the 7th grade class, so it won't go to that 7th grade page. It'll just go to the 6th grade math class. And then I'll type the assignment here. And I can attach a document if I wanted to, and hit save. So let's see what it looks like on the live site. I'll go to this teacher's page. His name was John Doe. And he was a 6th grade math class. And there it is right there. There's that assignment that I just posted with a due date. Okay, I hope I haven't confused you with the classes. Just remember, the most important thing is if you do create a class, pick a department. Don't leave that blank, or the class won't be listed in the directory. Okay, we're on the last part of the directions at the bottom of the back, and that is posting additional content. This is where you're going to post a text blog, a link, a file or document, a picture, a PowerPoint, or a video. I'll show you how to do that. I need to go back to my dashboard, so remember to hover over the account drop-down box and click on dashboard. And then look at this tool at the bottom of the screen with the push pin. It says post. That's where you put all this fancy stuff. You post all this fancy stuff. You see my choices. I got text, link, photo, file, and video. I'm going to go in order because they get more advanced as you go. Text is really simple. I want to click on text, and I'm just going to type a message. Field trip forms. And the description, don't forget your forms. And I'm going to pick which classes this message goes to. So I will check the box or uncheck the box if I don't want it. Maybe I'm not taking my 7th grade math class on the field trip, so I'll uncheck. I'll uncheck that box and hit save. So that just posted to the 6th grade webpage, not the 7th grade math class. And there it is right there. I can edit it right now and delete it from this page, but I want to see it on the live site. So I'll go here and hit refresh, and it should jump on there. There it is right there.
And that's all going to be on the main page. That's based on what I got you.
This, okay. And by the way, let's say you posted something and you logged off. Someone log out, and your buddy teacher tells you, hey, you know you spelled field trip wrong? What do? Okay, you log back in, you go to the staff login, and you get that takes you to your dashboard. To find that post that you posted, you click on the push pin, and it will show you all of your posts in chronological order. So you just scroll down, find the one that you posted that has a misspelling, and click either delete or edit, and you can change it right there. Once you edit it, it'll jump to the top of your list because it's in chronological order, the most recently updated one. Okay, I'm moving on to the link. So I'm going to post a link like Study Island. I'm really pushing Study Island, aren't I? No particular reason, I just so used to doing it. So Study Island. I need to grab that web address by copying and pasting it. So I'm going to copy it from the Study Island website, jump back here and paste it as a link. And maybe this time I don't want it in my personal bio page, my personal welcome page, just on my math class pages. So I'll click 6th grade, 7th grade math and hit save. And now that link is posted on my 6th grade, 7th grade page. I'm not going to show it to you on the live side. I'm just going to move on. Y'all, the end is in sight because look, when I get the video, we're done, okay? So now we're on photo. I'm going to post a photo. I'm going to click on there, select from my computer, and I'll just pick something. There's something from the mascot race during a home football game. Say, we had fun. If you do post photos of students, make sure you're not posting their names and you're not embarrassing the students in any kind of derogatory way. Keep it on the up and up, instructional activities. And boy, I picked the wrong photo because that was a really high resolution one. It's still uploading. And I'm going to hit save. There it is. Amy, we talked in one of the classes about the policy for posting video pictures for students. I just mentioned that, and let's state that just so we get it right. At the beginning of the year, schools should have sent home or had in the planner or a form that went home that said was it an opt-out type of form?
The way I read it was if the parent signed the planner, then we're good. But there was an opt-out form in the planner. If they did not want their child picture taken, they had to sign that and turn it in, and we had to receive a written notification they did not want their.
Okay.
Otherwise, it was like a blanket kind of policy, that we're in the clear to
Okay.
use. But if you have a parent, we know usually what parents do not want their kids' pictures taken. They'll let you know. And
Okay.
as long as we haven't received anything, we should be good. And we have those planners signed. So
Good.
it'll be fine.
Good. Okay.
But we can't label, everybody I hope knows that we can't label special service children.
Good point. Right.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm moving on to file, which is next to last. If you have a document or maybe a PowerPoint presentation that you want to put up there, remember now, some students, a lot of students don't have PowerPoint at home. You can save a PowerPoint as a PDF, or you can put your PowerPoint up there and actually use it in class. But if you wanted to put any type of file, you click File, select the file from your computer, and then pick that actual here's a PDF that I had, and I'll just call it today's notes. And this was just for my 6th grade group, so I'm going to uncheck the boxes for 7th grade and my personal page. I don't want it on my bio page, just the 6th grade math page. And now it's there. When you do that on the live side, it'll put that manila folder around it with the paper clip. So you'll see it's like a document. Your PowerPoint or PDF or Word document is inside of it. Okay, we are at the end. I got one more to show you, and then Amy and I stick around if you have any questions, and that is video. If you've taken your own video and it's on your camera or your computer, it's real easy. You just click Choose File and choose the video that's on your computer and upload it right there. But how do you embed a video on your web page so it plays? Like maybe it's already on the internet somewhere and you want it to play on your web page, like a YouTube video or a Vimeo video or something else. I'm going to show you how to do that. I'll go to a website that I know has videos on it, like Vimeo I know has videos. Also YouTube. Do y'all know how to bypass the web filter for educational reasons? I have a instructional video for teachers on how to set up your computer to do that, but I'm going to do YouTube right now just to demonstrate what happens. It does take a little setup on your part, because if you did it right now on your computer, you'll get a white screen that says cannot display page. But notice my screen's not white, it's blue, and it says please log in to the web filter for more options. And I'm going to click on login, and I'm going to log in with the username and password that Mr. Battle's department gave me. So here I've got a YouTube video that I want to embed on my web page. Watch how I do this. I need to capture the embed code, and they'll offer it to you in YouTube. If you scroll down a little bit, whoops, I scrolled down too much here. Let me slow down there, buddy. There's the, I don't know if you've seen, if you use social media a lot, this little icon like the V with the dots on the corner of the V, that's their Google symbol for sharing something. If you click on that, share, it'll give you some options down here. First, they give you the link, because that's what most people want, is just the link. That's not what we want. We want the embed code. So we're going to click on the embed tab. And all this that is highlighted is what we need to copy and paste on our web page. So I'll copy it. You can right click on it to get to it, copy. I'll go back to that admin page where I had add video, and I will click on the embed a video tab. I will paste that code right here. I don't have to read it, just got to paste it. I'll put a title, extra credit, and I'll paste it everywhere to all my classes. I hit save, and it's done. I'll go back here and refresh, and let's see if it showed up. Now you got to know, if it's a YouTube video and a student opens that at school, it's going to have X on it unless you unlock that computer so they can watch it. You know how long it's unlocked for when you unlock the computer? 45 minutes. 45 minutes. If you open up that student access, they have access for 45 minutes. So when the student leaves, make sure that you're still watching that computer. When the next student sits down, it's it's still unlocked, okay? So they can access it that way. I'm going to show you another website that is currently allowed through our filter without any restrictions. Vimeo. Okay, so I'm going to search for something like math problem. I know not to type random words in there. I got embarrassed in one class. I got something bad for a video. So here's a little short film. Now this one doesn't have that icon with the V and the dots. This one's got a little paper airplane to share it, like you send the airplane to somebody. I'll click on that paper airplane, and it gives me the link, which is what I'd want if I was Facebooking or something or like that. But what I really want is the embed code. So I'm just copy all this. I'll click on it, copy, and I'll go back to my admin page, click video, embed. I'll paste it right here. Don't have to read it, just got to paste it, and I'll hit save and refresh. And what you looking for? Oh, right. Oh no, I guess I have more people come than I thought. You want to look at it? And there it is, the Vimeo page on my website. Okay, you guys, look at the time. It's exactly 4:02, a little before when we started. Less than an hour, I promised. We'll stick around if you have any questions, but that's the gist of it. Okay? All right. All right. Thank you. Yeah.